So tell me one thing, Parthiv, that your class 12 chemistry chapters till which chapter are you done?
I am done with solutions and a bit done with electrochemistry.
Electrochemistry done, completed?
A bit actually,
Acha,
like
not
half
fully.
the
Okay, a
portion is
bit
done.
of it. Okay, a bit of
Yes,
it.
yes.
Okay. Then the basically you need therefore we will be taking classes from now onwards. Okay, on a regular basis. You will be provided links before the class starts. Approximately one day before, you will be notified, and we will be doing the chapters as you wish. If you wish to do the physical part first, after that the organic and the inorganic, then we will follow that order, which is good for JEE aspirants. Otherwise, if you go according to the NCERT order, we can go in that way as well. So how will you prefer to do it? I prefer to do it in like first the physical part. After that, we go to the organic part. Then we go to the inorganic part. So that's the better method of going in chemistry. Okay,
Yeah,
because
I do prefer that.
yeah, that's the good method.
Yeah, yeah.
In physical, we have electrochemistry, kinetics, surface chemistry. Okay, from then we go on to the organic part, which is the biggest part of class 12 chemistry.
Hmm.
Have you done anything about organic of class 12?
No, no, no.
No, no. Okay, okay. Okay, then if solutions is clear to you, and the next day from when we will start our classes, I will request you to pre-send me or in the group you can pre-send the questions or the doubt questions. You must be solving some module or book. What book are you
I'm
following?
solving NCRT and PW modules.
NCRT and PW modules. Okay. So
Yes,
you are enrolled in PW right now?
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So you will you be needing comprehensive course in chemistry, or will you be needing doubt solving sessions?
Comprehensive course, I would say.
Okay. Okay. So we'll go through the comprehensive course of chemistry one by one. All the chapters we will cover. So the next day we will be covering up electrochemistry, the part of the electrochemistry which you have not done yet. We will go through it. And also, if there is some doubts in any concept or any particular topic, if you haven't understood in solution or electrochemistry, you can feel free to ask me. Okay, we will be going through that part, and then after that, we'll be solving some questions in the class. They will be mainly of JEE Advanced and JEE Main previous year questions specifically. I'll pick some of them and bring it for the class. We'll be having 1 hour, 1.5 hour classes. Okay, and we'll try to complete our syllabus by the end of preferably August. Okay, we'll try to complete it as a whole. You'll be giving a test in PW as well, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Those tests will be in CBT mode, online or like offline?
Offline, offline.
Offline,
One
centered.
or two are the CBT modes, and the
Okay,
rest are offline.
okay, offline. Offline also, I think it's CBT mode only.
No, offline it is in CBT mode. If it's offline, like there is a center assigned to us. For that, we need to go to different areas and all, like Park Street and something. And if it's offline exam,
Yes.
then it's in the center itself.
Okay, okay. Yeah, wherever center you are allotted, you go to that center. You have computer only right there. You don't give it in OMRs, right?
We give it in OMAs only. Like for
You
the
give it in
CBT,
OMRs.
yes. For the CBTs, we go to
That is
actually
not a
Park
very
Street or
good process
something.
actually, because you don't have OMRs in your actual examination. So, okay, never mind. Okay, then tell me the next class, shall we be going through solutions again, or shall we move to electrochemistry or any other chapter as you wish?
Some parts of solutions.
Some part of solution. What are those parts, Parthiv? Can you please tell me?
Solubility, Henry's law, Van't Hoff factor, those.
Okay. So you are not clear with Van Hoff factor.
Hmm.
Okay. Anything else? You said solubility.
Solubility and
Solubility
Henry's law.
means Henry's law, right?
Henry's
Its
law, yeah, yeah.
application. Solubility is just the application of Henry's law. And we will be going through. Are you clear with the colligative properties?
Yeah, colligative properties almost unclear.
So you've understood the colligative properties. Good. That's all. Then we will go through the Van 't Hoff factor, Henry's law. So these are the parts of solutions we will go through the next class, the day we start the classes. After that, we will move to electrochemistry. Okay, and what part of electrochemistry have you already covered, Parthiv?
Like the beginning parts of like ACP, the standard electric potential, till that, I guess.
Standard reduction potentials.
Hmm.
That means just that E0 cathode minus E0 anode, that much.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And for the Nernst equation also I have done.
You have done the Nernst equation as well.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Parthiv, can I ask you one quick question about Nernst equation, if you don't
Yeah,
mind?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking you one thing, just in order to understand whether your concept is clear or not. If suppose we have two reactions, A and B, and we add them to get another reaction C. Okay, there are two particular reactions given, A and B. There will be reactions. I'm just abruptly taking A and B, and we add them to get another reaction C. If you are given with the electrode potential of this reaction, electrode potential of this cell, can you find me the electrode potential of this particular cell? Have you done these types of questions before, like when you learned Nernst equation?
Could you repeat the question, please?
I'm repeating. For example, suppose we have. Uh, uh, okay, I'll take example next day only. I'm just saying that we have a particular reaction, say A. Okay, it's a reaction. So there will be some reactants and products. So this A reaction will have some E. So suppose that's EA. That's the standard electrode potential of this A reaction of this A half cell. Also, we have some other reaction B half. Okay, and when we add these two reactions, we get some reaction C. So EA and EB is given to you. You are to find EC. Can you find out the EC for me with EA and EB given and all these three reactions given? Like, I just want to know whether you know the process of these questions or not. Otherwise, if you say no, then we will be going through such questions and such topics in detail the next class then.
No, we can't get for that.
Sorry.
We can't get the value of C by just doing that, like the standard election potential for
Okay, that
that.
means you are saying if we have the reactions and we know that this C is the just the summation of these two reactions A and B, and we are given with EA and EB, we cannot find EC.
No.
No, that's wrong. We can find EC. That means you don't know that particular part of how to find EC, right? So you need to go through the Nernst equation. That means you're not clear with Nernst equation till yet. Okay. Okay, that's not a big deal. We'll go through Nernst equation in a clearer way. Acha, tell me one more thing. If suppose I have a solution, okay, my solvent is water, okay, my solvent is water, and I'm adding some solute, say urea. So urea is my solute, and in the other hand, I'm adding another solute. I'm taking in another identical vessel, identical amount of water as solvent, and I'm adding in place of urea, I'm adding suppose NaCl, okay, which is salt, common salt, in the same amount as I've added urea in the previous vessel. So in which particular solution out of these two vessels, you will observe more vapor pressure? So I can write this down for you. I write this down. I'm saying if you have one vessel over here, say this is vessel A, this is vessel B. Okay, we have this. This is H2O plus urea, and this is H2O plus NaCl. Same amount. Urea and NaCl have been added in same amount. H2 have been added in same amount. We have a lid over here. We have a lid over here. Some vapors will be collected, right? So this vapor pressure is suppose VPA, and this vapor pressure over here will be suppose VPB. Can you compare VPA and VPB for me? That's my question. If you're preparing for JEE Advanced, then this is the depth you should go into.
VPA will be greater than VPB.
According to you, what VPA should be?
Greater than VPB.
Okay. And why is so?
Cause NaCl dissociates into more particles, which lowers the vapor pressure.
NaCl dissociates into more particles. So
Like urea does not dissociate.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
1 mole
NaCl
of urea
dissociates.
gives
So
one
so what's that
particle per
effect?
form.
So how does dissociate affect it? So how does the dissociation of NaCl affect the vapor pressure? That's what I'm asking. You said correct. You are correct. Just give me the reason. Yeah, you are correct as well that NaCl dissociates into more particles as compared to urea. Urea doesn't dissociate. Urea is just if I add 1 mole, it stays as 1 mole. But if I add 1 mole NaCl, that comes as 1 mole Na plus and 1 mole Cl minus. That is 2 moles of particles. So it becomes double number of particles. But how does that affect? That's my question.
Like NaCl dissociates into Na plus and Cl minus ions, which increases the number of solid particles.
Yeah. So by increasing the number of solid particles, the vapor pressure lowers more because the lowering in vapor pressure directly proportional to the XB, right? The solute,
Yes,
right?
Raoult's law.
That's what I was talking about. Okay, now don't worry. We'll go through Van 't Hoff factor in a greater detail in the next class. And also we will move through Nernst equation and electrochemistry. We'll complete it. We'll try and complete electrochemistry in 2 classes. Okay, then we'll move on to the next chapters. So it was good talking to you, Parthiv. And the next class, if you have any doubts in any modules or anything, please try to send them previously in the group or whatever, wherever you're in touch with. You send them. Okay. And once you send them, and then in the class, we can just discuss them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Parthiv.
Okay.
Let's end today's interaction. Okay. If you have some questions, you can ask me. Like not doubts, but like any general questions.
Okay, like when the next class will be taking place?
The next class, preferably in the next week. Actually, the next week, Thursday or Friday, you'll be informed beforehand. Okay. If you have any issues, then it will be adjusted accordingly. Okay. According
Each
to
week,
your as well as my
each
availability.
week one classes will be taken.
Yeah, weekly 1 or 2 classes may be taken. Okay, I think maybe 1 or 2, but not more than that actually.
It will be 1-to-1, or many students, other students will
It will
be
be
there.
1 or 1.5 hours. Like it's not like that. We are not
No, no, like
machines, right?
it will be a group session, right?
Sorry, it will be a
Group session, right? Like many other students will be present with me, right?
yeah,
In the
yeah,
meeting.
of course, if there are students who are interested in doing the chemistry part of class 12, okay, with me, they will be there in the class as well according to the times. Okay, if you are available, other students are also available. Everyone will be there. That's not a big deal. That's not a big issue. If you want some other type of guidance, some personal classes, then also you can contact us. Okay, it's not a big deal. Okay,
Okay, okay.
so everything's clear now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Parthiv, for joining. We'll meet the next class. Okay.
Yes.
All the best. Keep studying.